everyone and welcome back to my channel. Yes, I'm a blonde now. I don't know how I feel about it. I wasn't planning on dyeing my hair this color. The whole story basically is that I went to my favorite hairdresser who's immigrating to Canada, and I told him, do whatever you want, do whatever you please. He asked me whether I wanted to dye my hair or not. I really wasn't planning on dyeing my hair, but I was like, sure, let's do it, let's dye my hair and whatnot. And I had intended on, or I had expected it to be gray. I like gray on myself. I had like really heavy gray highlights. I had like a lot of them and I really liked that look. But he made me he turned me into a blonde. Tell me, what do you think of this? Does it suit my complexion? That's basically why I'm not very obsessed with it. Anyways, today's video is going to be a get ready with me, but we're going to be filming it with all of my project pen products, and I'm going to be giving you the first update on my project pen, one by one as we go. First one being my primer. The primer that I wanted to include in my project pen is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. At the beginning of January, I marked it with nail polish, which is basically here. And since January, I have used up this much, which is a lot, I think. This is a product that I really find easy to use because if I want to refresh my moisturizer throughout the day, this is what I use. Even when I'm not wearing makeup, I really like this product. So we're gonna start off with that all over my face, and I usually apply 2 to 3 pumps, if not more. That's the first product. I'm gonna let it sit and start talking about the next one, which is my foundation. Okay, so basically I shook it a little bit so the line is a little bit not clear. This is where it used to be, and this is where it is now. So I have used up about this much. I really don't know if you can see, but you can see that this part is kind of clear, see-through, and last time it was a little bit higher. I haven't used so much of it, but the good thing about foundation is that it's just easy to become a go-to product. It doesn't necessarily make you feel like you're missing out on some other fantastic colors in your collection. If the foundation matches your skin and it works relatively well, then it's easy to use it exclusively. I'm trying my best to use it up because this is really not my favorite foundation, and I just think that the color is just a touch dark, just a touch too dark for my complexion, and maybe a bit too warm. Next up is my Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and when I marked it in January it was here, and by the looks of it, it looks like it is here, and I will leave pictures on the screen for each of the products for before and after. But it's basically halfway done, and I feel like the applicator itself, the dofa, is starting to feel drier, and you're starting to feel, well, I'm starting to feel the texture of the dofa itself as opposed to the creaminess of the concealer. So next is a product that's not really in my project pen, but I am focusing on it in hopes of potentially using it up. And it is my Jade Mirage powder. This is the powder that I've been using exclusively since the beginning of the year in hopes of really making good progress on it. This is not an official product, but if I do happen to finish it up, I will definitely feel pleased about it. I only have 2 loose powders in my collection. I have this one and I have the Provi's one. I'm doing this because I would like to also be able to only have 1 loose powder, which is like the whole purpose of makeup inventory, or like makeup product inventory. I did that early in the year, and I would like to have only 1 loose powder. Since I have 2, I'm thinking that I could probably do my best to use 1 up by the end of the year so that we can achieve my goal. I'm not buying any loose powders, although I was really tempted by getting the Danessa Myricks one, because I thought maybe I could do like a full face of Danessa Myricks with the foundation and everything, but I'm not in dire need to be buying foundations and complexion products. I need to finish up what I already have instead of piling products on. Okay, back to an official project pen product, my Hourglass ambient lighting powder, right? Ambient lighting powder in diffused light. I can see pan on the sides. Usually with most products you see pan in the middle, but with this one it's a little bit strange. I see pan on the sides, especially this side. It makes sense because I'm right-handed, so when I'm trying to like get the product out, my hand focuses on the right side of the compact as opposed to the left side. This powder is really nice, but for how much it costs, I just think that it is unnecessary. You really don't need to be spending so much money on a face powder. Okay, next is my contour, which is another official Project Pan product. If I can find it, here we go. I repressed my Kevyn Aucoin sculpting powder. This is how it looks right now. I have obviously a huge pan in it. My goal is not to hit pan. My goal is to finish up as many products as possible so that I can at least try to achieve my product inventory situation, my decisions that I have made and the amount of products that I would like to have. So I have used this, all of my cheek products, I have used very little throughout the last 2 months, simply because every time that I place an order to try out a makeup product or a makeup brand, I tried out Ritual de Fille, and I also tried out the Danessa Myricks. I tried out M Cosmetics and Nabla. For Nabla I got 3 cheek products. For M Cosmetics I got 2 blushes. With Ritual de Fille I got the highlighter and a blush. With the Danessa Myricks I got, well, the Danessa Myricks range is full of products that are multitasking, so you can basically use them in any way you feel like anywhere on your face, eyes, lips and cheeks. And I have found a huge love for using the Vision Flush products on my cheeks as well as on my lips. So it has definitely limited the times that I've used my cheek products. So I don't see a huge progress in any of them, but hopefully I'll buy more eye products next time. Maybe I'll buy a palette. Maybe I'll buy the Glam palette from Natasha Denona and film with it so that I can at least try to use some of these cheek products, because that's the goal. And I have a lot of cheek products, honestly. Like, out of everything in my collection, I think I have the most cheek products, even more than eye products, even more than lip products. I have cheek products. This is my weakness. Next is a bronzer, and the bronzer that I'm trying to hit pan on and finish up is this e.l.f. Primer Infused Bronzer. I love it. This is one of my favorite products, and I enjoy using it, but as I said, I should stop buying cheap products and focus on what I already have and what is in my project pan. But when I'm looking at it like sideways, I can see that there is a slight dip in the center, and I don't know if I can see like the outlines of the rims on the pan, but maybe I can. Maybe it's in my mind because I'm really interested in finishing it up. But it's such a beautiful product, and you can use this also on your eyes to make a beautiful crease shade, or even like an eyeshadow all over your lid. It would still work beautifully. An unofficial product in this makeup basket or makeup bag is my Il Makiage Halo Highlighter. This is the product that has to be in my makeup collection forever and ever. I don't care if I use it up, because I'm going to repurchase it, but I want to use it up. So I use it all the time, as long as I'm not using like the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter and stuff like that. This is what I use all the time in the center of my face, because this is my favorite glow for the center of my face. Not for my cheekbones. It is a highlighter, but I don't use it on my cheekbones. I use it on my T-zone and a little bit right here. If you have seen my previous Get Ready With Me's and stuff like that, I always talk about this. This is one of my favorite products ever. And honestly, Il Makiage is a very overpriced brand, but I will continue to repurchase it until the day I am no longer on this planet. Which sounds grim and whatever, but we're experiencing a global pandemic. You can't blame me for that. Probably my least used product for the past 2 months has been the Charlotte Tilbury blush. I love this blush so much, but as I already said, I bought quite a few products that you can use as blush. I have 2 blushes from Cosmetics. I have the Nabla one, I have a Ritual Diffuse one, and I have 2 that I can use on my cheeks from Vanessa Myricks. So this was accidentally pushed to the back of my mental capacity or mental whatever. It was pushed to the back of my mind, and I really haven't used it more than maybe like 7-8 times. But it's so beautiful, and I should use it a lot more. I really love this blush, and I love the formula too. I wanted to use it up. And there's no dip or anything. Like, I'm looking at it all sideways and straight and in every which way, and there's no dip. Although I've had this for several years. But it's okay. I'll try my absolute best to make this a priority. And a product that I would only like to hit pan on, it's not really an official project pan or anything, is my Mirror Luminizer. It's a new one because I have already used up one, and I know that I love this product, so that's why I decided to try using it up in the context of a project pen. An unofficial product that I'm trying to use up is the Smashbox 24-hour shadow primer, and I can feel how little I have left in this tube. It's getting difficult for me to get the product out, which is a good sign. I already have another eyeshadow primer, and my goal for eyeshadow primers is to have only one. And so this is a great thing that I'm almost out of this primer. It's a great primer, I really do love it, but I don't need to have 2 primers in my life, especially not 2 eyeshadow primers. I will set my shadow with a little bit of my pressed powder, with my Hourglass pressed powder, and I'm going to try to target the left side of the pan so that I can at least like even out the pan on both sides. I'm not going to set my lid, I'm going to set my crease and move from there. For my eyeshadow, or for my crease, let's say, I'm going to use my bronzer as my crease color. And I love this bronzer for the eyes. I think that it looks beautiful and it has beautiful pigmentation and stays on my eyelids forever and ever, which is also due to the primer as well as due to the longevity of this product on its own. Okay, so when I did my Ritual Defee video, I used this one, the foil, the Color Fix foil, as a liner. Since I don't have a palette or anything other than an inner corner shadow, I thought that I would apply this all over my lid to see how it looks. By the way, if you'd like to see swatches, go on Facebook and type in CarolCosmos. This is my page and I have shared swatches of every Danessa Myricks product that I got over there. Next, for brows, I have the Idyllic brow pencil. The thing about this is that even though I use it basically all the time, this is what I use exclusively, I sharpen it maybe once a week. And that may be a stretch because I don't always wear makeup. And that's why I think this is going to take me a long time. But hey, it's not an official product. I'm not trying to use it up. And by the way, this is just me adding in a product for interest. But it's definitely not in the project pen. I forgot. See, I always forget about this. This is an official product in my project pen. This is my Kiko Milano Smart eyeshadow in the shade 02. And this is an inner corner shadow. And I thought that by picking an inner corner shadow, knowing that I like to have that like lit inner corner, that I would be able to finish it up faster than any other eyeshadow that I could have ever picked. But I keep forgetting about it. I need to use it more often. Okay, now let's move on to brows. As I said, this is a product that I don't sharpen too often, so I don't think that I made a lot of progress. I don't think that my brows require a sharp brow pencil because they are quite thick and I don't even touch them. Like, I just let them go wild. I don't trim, I don't pluck, I don't tweeze, I don't... what else is there? I don't wax, I don't thread, I just leave my brows be. Okay, for mascara, I really don't have a specific product that I'm trying to use up because, you know, mascaras, they die down in 6 months. And this is on its way out. So I'm just going to apply my lash primer and then my mascara, and we will move on to lips. I look wild with my dark brows and my blonde hair and no lashes. Maybe lashes will pull the look together. I haven't applied makeup since getting my hair done, so I don't know. So about the Charlotte Tilbury blush being my least used product of the last 2 months, I lied. This is my least used product for the last few months. It's gonna have to change because I have to finish this. Last, but certainly not least, is a product that I can show you progress on, and it is my Fenty Gloss Bomb. So okay, I'm going to show you it right here. This was my mark, as you can see, and I went down a little bit, not that much. This side, okay, it fell in my makeup bag and now I can't show you explicitly, but I'll include a picture of this after it settles down so that you can see my great-ish, not exactly great, okay, I admit, progress. It's just that I have bought a few lip products and I shouldn't have done that. But at the same time, I'm really enjoying trying new products and trying new brands. I'm thinking either Vesca or some other brand that starts with M for April, but I haven't made up my mind. Let me know if there's a brand that you'd like me to try. A cruelty-free brand, obviously. Okay, so this is basically it. My progress has been better with products that I don't have a huge variety of, and with products that I haven't really bought similar products to, like foundation and concealer. With blush, with highlighter, I'm guilty. I placed some purchases, but with the rest I've been consistent and I haven't bought anything like those so that they would compete with how often I use the rest of the products in here. The reason why I am doing them on I'm doing my updates on a bi-monthly basis is because I feel like if I show very little progress, it's going to discourage me and I probably won't carry on with the project. So I'm thinking bi-monthly basis is the way to go for me, at least for now. If I feel like I start to make really big progress within the near future, I will definitely make uploads on a monthly basis, but for now I'm gonna leave it for bi-monthly. And yeah, this is the final look. Like, honestly, I'm so sorry, honestly, I was saying that this is such an easy look to wear, and this product looks lovely. I don't know if you can see it through the camera, but it looks beautiful in person. It looks exactly like the Urban Decay glitter liners. It's like scattered sparkles. It's beautiful. I really enjoy it. And with the fact that my crease is like bronzy and it kind of matches the rest of my like face, it's kind of almost monochromatic with the rest of my face. I'm really happy with this look, and I kind of feel like it matches my hair. Like, this product is perfect for my hair, and by the way, no transfer, completely set, not tacky at all. I love it. But if you want to see my first impression of the Smashbox, then it will be linked somewhere above me and somewhere near me by the end of the video. So yeah, this is everything that I wanted to update you on. I really hope that the pictures clarified my progress a little bit better, and I will see you in the next video. Subscribe, like, comment, and we will see each other really soon. Bye bye.